Why are humans still scared of snakes after millions of years? Even in modern cities where snakes are rare, many people feel an instant, irrational fear when they see one. This fear is so deep it appears in children who have never seen a real snake. Where does this ancient terror come from? The answer lies in our evolutionary past, a story of survival written into our brains over millions of years. Our earliest ancestors lived in Africa, surrounded by dangerous snakes. Venomous snakes like cobras, vipers, and mambas were a constant threat. A single bite could kill an adult or child quickly. In a world without hospitals or anti-venom, snake bites were often a death sentence. Those who were naturally afraid of snakes had a huge survival advantage. They were more careful, more alert, and more likely to pass on their genes. This is called the evolutionary mismatch. Our brains evolved in an environment full of deadly snakes, but we still carry that fear today, even when most snakes we encounter are harmless. Scientists have run fascinating experiments on this. Babies as young as 6 months old show stronger fear responses to pictures of snakes than to pictures of flowers or frogs. This suggests the fear is hardwired, not just learned. In the brain, there is a special shortcut called the low road pathway. When your eyes see something snake-like, the signal goes straight to the amygdala, the brain's fear center, before your conscious mind even processes it. This lightning-fast reaction helped our ancestors survive. It still triggers today, making us jump at a garden hose or a stick that looks like a snake. This fear is so strong that it appears across cultures. From Africa to Australia to the Americas, almost every human society has stories, myths, and taboos about snakes. Some cultures worship them as gods. Others see them as symbols of evil or danger. But the fear response is nearly universal. Why didn't this fear fade away after we left the African savanna? Because evolution is slow. The last 10,000 years of civilization is a tiny blink in evolutionary time. Our brains are still optimized for the Pleistocene, the era when we were hunter-gatherers facing real daily dangers. Interestingly, not all animals trigger this fear equally. We are much more afraid of snakes and spiders than we are of cars or guns, even though cars kill far more people today. This is called the preparedness theory. Our brains are biologically prepared to learn to fear certain things very quickly because they were dangerous to our ancestors. Some people overcome this fear. Herpetologists who work with snakes every day show us that fear can be unlearned with exposure. But for most of us, that deep primal alarm remains. This ancient fear may have even helped shape human culture. Snake symbols appear in early art, religion, and medicine. The medical symbol with 2 snakes, the caduceus, and the single snake on a staff, rod of Asclepius, remind us that snakes were both feared and respected. So the next time you feel that sudden jolt of fear when you see a snake, even if it's just a picture, remember, you're not being irrational. You're experiencing millions of years of evolutionary wisdom. Your brain is trying to keep you alive, just like it did for your ancient ancestors.